Welcome to the Qingdao Beer Museum on this cool and blustery September day. I'm really fascinated to check out the exhibits, learn about its history, and try out some of the freshest beer you can get. So let's go and have some fun together. I might be looking a bit windswept at the moment, but that's because the wind here in Qingdao is really strong. You know, I am a big fan of places like these. In 2017, we visited the Guinness Museum in Dublin, Ireland, and it was really fascinating to see all of the technology and machinery they've used over the centuries. And most importantly, at the end, you also get to try some of the freshest stout beer that you can get directly out of the tap. This museum is based on the site of the original Qingdao Beer Brewery set up in 1903. The modern brewery has now moved to another place in the city, and this museum has now been open for 21 years. Now this is one of 4 wells located on the premises here. The water originates from a spring on Laoshan Mountain in Qingdao, and on inspection they found it was very suitable for brewing beer. So it's fair to say that's one of the key reasons they chose this location for setting up the original brewery. Now we're stood in the central plaza. I found the architecture and landscape design of this place really quite stunning. The world of Qingdao. So we have a perfect spot for taking a souvenir photo. I guess it's just an ordinary weekend in September, but even so, it is packed with visitors today. I'm going to read this out for you and at the same time take you on a little tour of this exhibition. In November 1897, the German army occupied Qingdao and forced the Qing government to sign the Jiaoao concession treaty. On August the 15th, 1903, British and German merchants, with an investment of 400,000 Mexican silver dollars, established the Tsingtao branch of German Brewery Co. Limited. It built the first brewery in China, with all the equipment and raw materials imported from Germany. It brewed pale lager, pilsner, and Munich dark beer according to the Reinheitsgebot. After the outbreak of World War I in 1914, the Japanese army occupied Qingdao. Dai Nippon Beer Company extended and refurbished the Qingdao workshop, whose capacity once reached 4,663 tons a year. After the founding of the People's Republic of China, both the capacity and product quality of the brewery improved steadily. 老婆觉得怎么样？喜欢吗？ In 1978, it contributed to 98% of China's total beer exports. Since the late 1990s, Qingdao Beer has been pursuing the super brand strategy, which means to improve its brand image through low-cost expansion and to enhance its core competitiveness by shifting the focus from growing bigger to growing stronger. It has been able to leverage its advantages in brand, quality, management and technology to achieve the goal of exporting its products to over 100 countries and regions. Literally everywhere you look, you have all of these picturesque sculptures. So whichever direction you look in, there's always something to catch your interest. In Exhibition B, we're going to see all of the equipment and technology they used back in the day. I guess here we have exhibits of the raw materials. Without a shadow of doubt, these are the biggest beer casks I have ever seen in my life. Okay, this just might be the moment we've all been looking for. I think we can just take any one that's available. I'm going to choose this one that has a bit of a head to it. My understanding is then, this is the freshest Qingdao beer that you can get anywhere in the world. So I'll drink to that. So cheers. When you come here and try one of the beer samples for yourself, you don't have to squeeze into this small area here. You can actually come into the next room and we've got loads of exhibits and extra seating space. 今天玩得开不开心啊？
可以啊，没有想到会这么震撼，就是很大，然后里面跟外面都是很精致、很漂亮，然后还可以喝到特别好喝的啤酒。
When I was a kid, I remember I had a relative who was based in Germany in the 1940s. And when he came back to England, he brought back loads of these Bavarian-style beer mugs. Turning around for an ice cream. Should we give it a try? Can you do the honours? Of course, every industry has to strive for innovation, and this is the Qingdao Beer Museum Intelligent Air Filtration System for cleaner air and healthier breathing. A cotton cake filter. I have to admit, I've never heard of one of these things. Wow, this is a brewery tour that just keeps giving. Normally, I would expect that the beer experience would come right at the end, but never mind. Let's keep going and see what else we can find. Another escalator. Here we have some more machinery on the factory floor. You know, for a moment there, I thought they just had the cans and bottles going around in circles all day for exhibition purposes, but it does actually look like they are packaging these products and shipping them out for sale. Finally, it looks like we have a little souvenir shop. I am very impressed, not only at the scale and the range of derived products they have available, but the design is very attractive and very bright and colourful. And the prices in here are all very reasonable. So as you can see, a lot of people are actually spending quite a lot of time in this part of the museum before they go back out into the city. You know, when I was in the Guinness Brewery in Dublin, I bought one of these ceramic mugs for about 14 euros. But looking back, I think that was one of the best buys I've ever made, because literally I've used it every day for like the past 7 years. And if you believe it, there's still more down here. So we have like one of these live bar restaurant areas. Wow, just look at these gigantic skewers. 那么好吃吗？可以吗？
好吃。
这边有免费的啤酒吗？
有，你会讲中文早知道嘛？
哦，幸好你给我提出来了啊！好的，好的，那我来尝一尝。
啊，尝尝尝 ，IPA。
Now, I'm going to finish off on a point that could be a little bit touchy, but I am very interested to know what you think. Over the past centuries, colonialism has not really finished very well for the local populations. But in the case of Germany and Qingdao, I suppose to their credit, they did establish this amazing brewery in 1903, which has really become a founding industry for the whole city, lasting for over 120 years. And if you look at the colonial history of England, I know it's not really a very shining example, but in some ways they did introduce a lot of industry into former colonies, such as railways and the like. So I'd really like to know your honest opinion. What do you think about the colonial legacy that Germany left behind in Qingdao with a brewery here? Well, I'm James. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope you feel inspired to visit Qingdao yourselves in the very near future. I'd really love you to hit the thumbs up button and to become a subscriber if you haven't already. So from here, the Qingdao Beer Museum, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you again later.